What's going on, people? AdamMcKola here. As you can see, I am with Rory. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. The link is in the description below. And we are here after the kickoff, which has now moved over to Twitch. I'm sure you already know, but if you don't know, it's on twitch.tv/TrueGeordie.
Head over there and subscribe. Thanks, guys.
Do that.
This camera's on a Wheatos box.
It's on a Wheatos box.
Yeah. You can tell who's put this together.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I know you're here for your analysis.
You're ruining the dream.
Oh, my bad.
We're not here for
nobody
analysis.
needs us to know that.
We're here to talk about Lars.
Yeah.
Are me and him about to be proven wrong about Jose Mourinho? Is he going to win the league again?
No, don't worry. We'll save your ass.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
The video's done. 42 seconds in.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all on the next one.
But seriously, like I've written Jose Mourinho off. I'm sure you've done the same after seeing him sacked at Chelsea twice, and now he's at one of your fiercest rivals. Are we about to be proven wrong by Jose Mourinho's team? Is he going to win the league with Tottenham? Can he win the league with Tottenham?
No. If that's what it's going to take to prove us wrong, so I've written him off totally. I'm now slightly worried about that because I think they can win something, but can they win the league? I'm not convinced they can. I just don't think they're good enough. And I know that we're talking now, and it's a very de rigueur conversation to say, they've beaten City. I don't necessarily think that result has a significance that perhaps some people are giving it. Is beating City that impressive? Let's just remember, Leicester scored 5 against City. So it's a good result. But they beat City at home. That isn't going to change my perception of Tottenham.
Have you seen anything in Jose to suggest he's changed?
No, I haven't.
Because a lot of people thought he needed to change to be a success, right?
He does need to change, and I haven't seen it. If you think about his biggest failing, it's the way that he treats players. I would say the way that he has fallen out with players time and again. It's happened at Manchester United, it's happened at Chelsea. I've seen that starting to happen at Tottenham. They are only one result away from an implosion. In my opinion, they're one result away from Jose pressing the self-destruct button. And when that happens, it's effectively over. And if you look at the reaction to certain things that have happened, do you know when they played Royal Antwerp? Do you know that Instagram thing?
Yeah,
do you know
really
what I'm
weird.
talking about? Yeah,
His
I'm sure you've
posts are
seen it.
weird.
His post on Instagram where he basically hung that team out to dry. In an interview after the same game, he said, they asked about how many substitutions he made. He said he would like to have made 11, hanging the team out to dry. These are the little seeds that
He did a similar one where he said, now you see why they don't start, which he said at United when Lukaku used to start a lot, and then people would say, well, Rashford or Marshall should start. He started Rashford once. Rashford missed a chance and he looked up into the stands like,
yeah,
what do you want me to do with that? And it's like,
it's rude.
What kind of attitude is that towards the players?
It's really rude. And we're seeing it a little bit. Like, it was only a week or so ago. I know Lo Celso came on, scored, it all looks happy and rosy. But, I don't know, 10 days ago, he was saying that Lo Celso did no training over COVID and didn't look after himself and it isn't right. You look at his treatment to Dele Alli. A few years ago, Dele Alli was the heart and soul of that Tottenham team. The Tottenham fans do love Dele Alli still. They sing about him and comparing him to Mesut Ozil all the time. Where is he now? He's nowhere near. So I think that we have seen enough. And also remember, Ndombele, look, again, he's looking good now, but Ndombele a few months ago, it looked like he was going to be sold.
So you don't think he's changed?
No, I don't think he's changed because we're seeing enough. Things are going well at the moment, and when things go well, Jose's good. But we have seen enough reasoning to suggest that he is still his old self, and it will only take one result, one terrible refereeing decision, one player putting in a terrible performance, and the Mourinho that we are so aware of will come out to shine. What do you believe then? Do you think Mourinho's going to prove us wrong here?
I fear it. I don't think it yet.
No, but that's fine. I fear it.
I look at that team and I think he's actually fallen upon, whether that's Poch's building or whatever, he's fallen upon a very good team. And when you've got someone like Harry Kane and Son, you can win games with just those guys. But I also think the fact that this league season is going to be unlike any other league season could play into their hands. If, for example, you see teams dropping points left, right and centre. Now, after Liverpool have just beat Leicester, I think we can't look past them anyway.
What Loz said at the very beginning of this video, he said it flippantly and was half joking, but it's kind of true. It's kind of true. He said, don't worry about Tottenham because whatever way you look at it, they're not going to be better than Liverpool. I think that is true. I think Chelsea can win the league. I really do. I concede that I probably have a bias there. But
you have a bias, but you're right. There's nothing wrong with you saying that because of the fact the money you've spent and also the way the season's going to go. You're not expected to get 97 points this season.
No.
Like City and... You know how Liverpool and City kind of step the levels up here? Well, this isn't one of those seasons.
No, well, do you remember when we were kids, Ad, right? And like, say through Fergie's career, 2 points a game, if you average 2 points a game, you win the league.
It went from when it was Fergie versus Wenger, you couldn't lose more than 6 games.
Yeah.
When it was early days of Jose, it was you can't lose 3.
Yeah.
And then Jose made it 1.
Yeah.
And now it's just you can't lose.
Then obviously it became well, you win so many that the odd loss becomes insignificant.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, the aspiration was 2 points a game to win the league. This season feels very strange. Liverpool are brilliant. We're talking about how good they are. They conceded 7 to Villa recently, right? So this season feels so odd that the old thing might be back, the 2 points a game. Chelsea played 18 points, right? We're on 2 points a game. So there is a chance that a lot of clubs will have their eye on this title. Tottenham, I think things are going to happen that will not allow for them to win it. Look, at some point, everyone's getting injured this season. The most prolifically injured player in the league over the past 5 years has been Harry Kane. When that injury ultimately comes, and it's fair to assume it will, he's an irreplaceable player. He's the best player in the league.
I also agree with that as well. I think that at the moment he's being heavily carried by Son and Kane. Now you could say he's bringing those performances out of him, but I think when you do watch Spurs at times, he hasn't changed. He might have changed a little bit with the players, but like you say, one thing goes against him, he's going to flip back to these old ways. And I also think the football hasn't changed. Like, they've scored a lot of goals this season, most of them against United, but they've scored a lot of goals this season. But also when you look at it, some of the games, the Newcastle game where they dropped points, that was abysmal to watch. Like, now he can kind of get away with it at Spurs because they haven't got that history or that expectation.
Yeah.
Or, that pressure to...
And that's enough. Do you know what? When we're thinking of reasons why they're not going to win it, giving up a 3-goal lead, I think it's fair to assume that whoever wins the league this year won't give up a 3-goal lead to West Ham. And therefore, we've seen... Look, didn't they drop points to Newcastle?
That's the one. That's the fixture I was just...
Is that the one? Right. So they drop points to Newcastle, drop points to West Ham. Obviously, they scored 6 against United, but that feels... It all kind of went their way that day, didn't it? They're sending off. It all kind of fell into place. Look, they could do it. They're doing a good job at the moment. But the question ultimately comes down to prove us wrong. They need to win the league.
Yeah.
One other thing to ask you, actually, it's your point. Just to throw it back on you, I'm going to deliver it though because I'm just going to nick your stuff and recycle it as my own. Has anyone won the league and been playing in the Europa League? Europa League's a killer, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's true, and that will contribute to injuries, like you said. It looks like he plays Harry Kane in every game in that. And it's like, how much can Harry Kane cope with that? That's going to backfire on England at the end of the season. But also, like, how much can Harry Kane cope with that week in, week out, week in, Thursday, Sunday? That will backfire on him at one point in the season. So I agree with you. Yeah, I don't think you can win the league.
If you put me like, look, to answer this question, we've had the debate. The title of this video needs answering. Will Mourinho prove us wrong? If the way that he proved, what's up for debate is how do you prove us wrong? If to prove us wrong he has to win the league, I don't think he proves us wrong.
Yeah, I don't think, when I said he was done, I meant as an elite manager. So I think he could win a League Cup or an FA Cup for Tottenham, but that's not proving us wrong.
Doesn't change anything.
That's not proving us wrong. No, we've never changed that. We've never said he couldn't do that. Winning the league or winning the Champions League, I don't think he can do that anymore. And I don't think he will. So I don't think he will prove us wrong. So maybe this video is just pointless. We should have ended it when
Lawrence came in.
But a lot of United fans fear that.
Yeah, and I'm sure scary, mate. Mate, you fear it.
I fear it.
If you think about how I feel about Mourinho, amplify it. Imagine him doing it with City.
Like, he's a Spurs.
Doing it at Tottenham. He's doing it at the worst possible club.
Yeah. It's a Spurs. You hate them the most.
Yeah. It's probably never quite.
It's West Ham.
No. I mean, we're one of those clubs that are quite greedy with our rivals. I mean, on some level,
He's still going.
Basically,
wait a minute. No, the real guy's here. There you go.
We chatted for 9.5 minutes. That you were right.
Get to 10.
We chatted for 9.5 minutes to eventually say Lars was right.
Lars was right. Yeah. That's the end of it.
Jose's not proving us wrong.
Don't tell him that. All right.
Thanks. Where's this going?
It's on my channel.
I love that channel. I love that one.
Just say it.
AdamMcKola TV.
Yeah.
TV.
It's not even on
It's a bit
TV.
outdated, mate. Yeah.
It's not even on TV.
Yeah.
It's not even in the channel, so I don't know why I say it.
You know when someone like Public Enemy set up like a social media channel, they go, Public Enemy, TV. You're like, that's you.
But it's not even in the URL or in the title. I don't know why
This
I
is
use
nothing
it.
to do with television.
Shit, got to revamp that.
I have to
Rethink
tell
everything.
my mum I'm not actually on TV now.
You're much better looking in real life.
Oh, thanks.
Fairly dashing on camera though.
No, but that's what I mean.
That's how good looking
yeah,
he is in
yeah.
real life. Yeah.
Just
Well,
think
on
great
that
video
note,
for
we
you.
will end it there.
Thank you for having us
Subscribe to Rory's channel.
Thank
the link
you.
is in the description below. Of course, the kickoff is over on Twitch now, but they do have highlights on the YouTube channel, so that hasn't gone away. Get on that as well. Lars, you got anything to plug apart from your butt?
Hey! That's a bit sensitive.
It is.
No, actually, just head over to Stretford Paddock because I know those guys are working hard over there in the paddock with the horses. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the content.
Such a dad joke, Lars.
Yeah.
On that note.
Stephen Helson's a dad. Do you tease him about being a dad?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, my bad. Yeah, sorry. I don't really watch the channel, so see you later.